Hey guys, happy Mindful Monday. Oh boy. There we go. Alright, let's get some music going. This is your first time joining my live, welcome. This is my meditation live stream that I do every week on Mondays. Yeah, excuse if my energy isn't in the highest energy right now. I'm just a little burnt out and tired. I just got off work and came straight here, so trying my best to just stay committed to it. I always show up for, so thank you. Get yourself comfortable and cozy, and we're gonna start our meditation tonight. Let me see, which is on acceptance and manifestation, and I can talk about that in just a second. But feel free to get yourself collected together, comfortable. I know my cat's gonna want to try to sit on me, but we'll see how that turns out. Oh man. Music. Where is the music? Sorry, Rocky. I'm just getting other stuff together. Apple Music. I know he's frustrated because I just got home and he wants to sit on my lap. Grab your pets, grab your partners, grab your friends. We'll meditate together. Let's get some music. I like this song, so I'm gonna try that one. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Let's get an energy card theme. Let me know if the music's too loud or if you can hear me. Alright. So let's see. Let's do energy card theme for the meditation tonight. Just for extra vibes. I might decide to do angel number card and like higher self messages too. I was gonna do my affirmations for badass, but maybe at the end. Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll switch that out. Maybe I'll do this one at the end, and I'll do an angel number card, and I'll do these guys. Hey Dwayne, how are ya? Hearts. I'm okay. I'm just tired. It was a long day. It's a long story. Not anything bad. Just I gotta figure out ways to like have boundaries and not overwork myself. How are you doing? It's just really hard when I'm in a moment and I'm doing a job. I just like I don't know. I just want to make sure I do my best and everyone's pleased, but I feel like I also end up burning myself out, but yeah. Alright, so we have a card that fell. We're going to choose that one. Or I guess, well, there's two. Alright. So we've gotten at least one of these in the past. So we have... Sorry, incense is in my face now. Okay. So we have 8989. We've gotten that recently too. It says nurturing, fulfilling life, nurturing, passions, dreams, and journey. The path to a fulfilling life lies in nurturing your passions and following your dreams. Discover what truly makes your heart sing and take steps towards making them a reality. Embrace the journey, knowing that every step brings you closer to your true purpose. I love that. So really, I think this goes along with our theme for today's meditation of acceptance and manifestation, especially the manifestation part. You know, like when we want to manifest things into our life, right? It's like it's things that we want, it's things that we're passionate in. And we have to take actual aligned action into doing those things. Like, you know, think of how we're living every day. Are we actually taking steps toward what we want to do in our life, you know? And if you're not, then see how to change that. So if you want to take a screenshot of this one, feel free to. Hi, Ninquai, how are you? Thank you. Yeah, this actually wasn't the color that I wasn't planning to have. It's a little different. Basically, I messed up, as you can see here. I was trying to have some strands of like aquamarine / teal, and I don't know, Sadie was helping me. I had a feeling, I know about color theory because I took art in high school, right? So like, I know that red base tones and then green base tones are going to neutralize. So this sort of like neutralized in the middle. But I don't know, I was trusting Sadie. She was like, she said, no, there's no problem. I don't think I'll do that. But it definitely neutralized here. But it's okay. I'll just color over it. I'm just glad I have color overall because I feel more like me when I have color in my hair. So it's not terrible looking, but the aquamarine strands didn't turn out how I expected them to. I'll just say that. And I was supposed to have purple root, like purple from the roots going out to the magenta, but it's fine. I'll fix it later. It is like a berry, you're right. Hello. Oh no, Paul Campos is here. Ophiuchus, really a zodiac sign. I can't even pronounce that. I'm not sure about that. I feel like based on the generations, maybe, if you're like after a certain time period, but I don't go based on that. I don't really hear anyone talk about that in astrology. Okay. You said you're good. You're good as you can be good. I'm glad. I know you were going through some things too, but you're really good at staying positive, so I'm proud of you. Said you love having colored hair. Awesome. Yeah, like colored hair, I think is just, it just shows your creativity, you know, like putting your favorite color in your hair or just colors that you're aligning with in the time that you're like living your life. It just, I think it amplifies your energy, you know, and there's a certain vibe you go for. And I feel like, I don't know, magenta-ish tones to purple is like, has been my theme the past few years because it has a confident energy, a fiery energy to it. And I am a Leo rising too. I'm an Aquarius, Sun and Moon, and Leo rising. So yeah, I have a little fire in there. Oops, sorry. Where's the other card? This one. 1212. This is growth. So opportunities, growth, learning, change, peace. Each day brings new opportunities for growth and learning. Embrace change. See challenges as stepping stones and keep your heart open to the beauty and kindness around you, allowing them to nourish your soul and bring you inner peace. So I think this is saying, of course, like in life, there's always going to be challenges, right? We can't avoid challenges that happen, things that are just, they'll feel like maybe like bad luck at the time, but it's more like blessings in disguise because all challenges and things that we feel like we're struggling through, which is like, we are actually feeling like we're struggling through, but I'm doing this because it's really like the mindset you choose to have over whatever that circumstance is. Even for me today, right, I'm like feeling burnt out, but I think it's like a challenge, right, for me to realize like, okay, how am I living my day-to-day with work, and like, is the current job I'm at actually even doing me any good, right? So it's like that. You have to change your mindset to be more solution focused, and also, yeah, keep your heart open to the beauty and the kindness around you. It's like, even if you're thinking of like something that's going wrong in your day or a challenge in your day, there's always going to be also some kind of flip side to that, or something positive that you can focus on too and be grateful for. So I think these two cards go very well together. Actually, this is more like the acceptance theme for the meditation, and this is the manifestation theme for the meditation. So I think it made sense that two angel cards wanted to come out. I think look at it as, honestly, this energy can go first, the growth energy, and then nurturing. I mean, it depends on the person. Maybe you focus on nurturing your passions first, and then there's growth that comes from that, right? I like that. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, feel free to take a screenshot. I love it. I think this is just also a sign for all of us that, like, you know, the more you nurture yourself and you nurture your passions and you allow yourself to notice how you feel in your daily life, on your journey, and you pay attention to your emotions, right? The more you see, like, okay, my feelings are letting me know, am I on a aligned path? Am I going farther from, like, where I'm supposed to be, or am I getting closer? Right? And I'm even still trying to, like, figure that out a bit more. I'm like, if I feel negative about something or feel uncomfortable, sometimes that's for growth too, right? So it's like, how do you distinguish when it's like, if you're not feeling like comfortable with something or aligned to something, you're feeling negative emotions, right? Like, is that actually going farther away from your end goal? Or is that just like an obstacle that you're needing to overcome along the way to get to the goal, right? So it's interesting. The human mind is interesting, and I think we're the only the ones that's going to know that for ourselves, so it's really cool. But the more you nurture your dreams, the closer you'll go to opportunities and having growth within yourself and peace within yourself. So yeah, I love that. Constantly learn yourself. Be a student of yourself, okay? So I can show those cards at the end again if anyone wants to see it. That cat deserves the world. You know, he does. And sometimes I wonder if I'm even, like, the best owner for him these days. That's my ex's cat, and I want to say these days he's my cat, but sometimes I don't feel fully connected to him, I'll be honest. I think it's just because the lingering energy of my ex sort of, like, is connected to my cat, and I'm also allergic to him. And so it makes it hard for me to just live my life sometimes. He's just really needy, too, and I'm like, I wasn't never asking to be a single mom. But it's okay. I do love Rocky too. It's just, it's a lot right now. I think it's a lot lately, the past year. Okay. So now, I'm trying to think if I want to give us an affirmation card or not. Yeah, let's do an affirmation card. He's a sweet boy, sweet cat. So the pictures are reversed for us, just an FYI. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I didn't know if they would be or not. Thanks for clarifying that, because every time I show the cards, I wonder if they're reversed. Yeah, we have 8989 and 1212, which is interesting, right? Because those are 2 consecutive numbers anyway. So that's pretty cool. All right, universe, what affirmation does the collective need to hear for this week? Okay. Okay, I love it. So I'm doing a damn good job. I'm rare, one of a kind. I love that. So if you didn't tell yourself this today, or this is something that you just need to hear, no one told you how good of a job you're doing today, this affirmation is letting you know you're doing a damn good job today. And you are rare. We're all rare. We're all unique. There's no one exactly like us. We're all like unique blueprints as reflections of this universe. And we all have something to offer. We are one of a kind. So just know that. Even if you're similar to someone else in, like, your passions and your dreams, and there's someone that you admire and you're like, I want to be like them. I love, I don't know, creating art or music or whatever, but then you see someone else doing it and you're like, I'm not on that level that they're on. But you know what? You're you, and you're going to be amazing regardless. So just got to take steps toward it. You don't have to be exactly like someone else. Do things in your own way. Okay? So I love that. That is the vibe that we're going for. Just reminding ourselves we're doing a damn good job. Because we are. And we all have something unique to share to this world. Okay. So let us do our meditation. Not gonna lie, I didn't get to fully prepare for this today. Because of how busy I've been today. But I think we're just going to do a similar breath work to the past. Yeah, I just like how I already had the songs, like, sort of split up. And I hope that they're going to be properly split up today. Let me see. One moment, guys. Let me see. Okay. All right. You guys ready? Wait. Wait a minute. Why is this song? What if my songs is like the wrong songs? It's weird. Interesting. Huh, weird. I had to like copy and paste that. I'm like confused. What is going on? Alright. So sit back into your seat, guys. I'm trying to make a copy of this song. It's okay, I'll just play it. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna do the usual breath I've been doing the past few weeks. Because just because I'm like, you know, Bhastrika breath is good. So this is Bhastrika breath. It allows you to be energized. We're gonna balance it out with extended exhales too, okay? So we'll take 10 breaths of our Bhastrika breath. I'll give you the example in a moment once it gets to that beat for anyone that needs to see it. All right, so you're gonna take sharp breaths in and out the nose. Like that. Really pull it in. Okay, so you're gonna make a scrunched up face. All right, so I'm gonna start that over again. We'll do 10 breaths of those, and then we'll do a breath retention. So you're gonna, or breath hold in. So you're gonna breathe out, and you'll breathe all the way in on that last one. And hold for, we'll do 1 minute and 30 seconds. Or we'll just do 1 minute starting out, and then 1 minute and 30 seconds for round 2. Okay, so if you're not sure, just follow along. I know I do a bit of explaining. All right, any questions before I start? It's all over my face. Yeah, I just got home. I literally didn't get to eat anything. So I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I don't want to be fake either. I don't want to smile if I don't feel like smiling too, you know? But I have my moments, and I try my best to smile when I can, so I'll do it when I can. This is me, you know, authentically me. I think it's important that we don't have fake positivity either, and we embrace how we feel, and we just go through the motions of that. So that's what I'm doing. All right, let's sit back. Yes, sir. Constant demands all over. Here you go. Come on. You ready? No, he doesn't like incense. Okay. In position. Okay, relax your shoulders. Sit back into your seat. Feel into the body. Let's take a big deep breath all the way in. To reset our breath, exhale out. Sigh out any tension. And now round 2. Big breath in, exhale out. Bhastrika. 2 more. Last one. Now breathe all the way in. And then hold. Very good. See if you can hold for 1 minute and 30 seconds. If there's space for a little more air to breathe into the lungs, breathe in a little more. Allow your chest to fill all the way up. Squeeze from your pelvic muscles as if you're holding your peak. Squeeze in from the abdominals, just sending all the spinal fluid up to the crown of your head, connecting to all your chakras. If there's any thoughts in your mind, just notice and allow them to go and pass like clouds in the wind. Come back to your body. And we'll exhale in 3, 2, 1. Very good. Take a big deep breath in through the nose again. And out the mouth. Good. Now let's do round 2 of the breath work again. Good. Maybe readjust the shoulders. Maybe you want a little stretch in the neck. Allow your sits bones to relax fully into your seat. Take a big deep breath all the way in. Exhale all the way out. And get ready for Bhastrika breath in and out the nose. Now. More. 2 more. Last one. Big deep breath all the way in. Good. And then we're going to hold for 1 minute and 30 seconds this time. Just allowing yourself to melt into your seat. Relax the body. Allow the shoulders to soften. The jaws to unclench. Eyebrows to unfurrow. Maybe bring your awareness to the center of your chest and imagine there is a big ball of light here, holding this breath in your heart space. Your energy center of love and abundance. Allowing yourself to be open, just like our angel wisdom card suggested. Allow yourself to represent stillness. And we'll exhale in 3, 2, 1. Take a big deep breath in through the nose, fill up through the belly and chest. Do an extended exhale through your mouth like you're breathing through a straw. Good, all the way in again. And extended exhale out. Good, another one in. Good. Continue doing these deep inhales with extended exhales until the nervous system gets calmer and calmer. Maybe see what your breath sounds like, if it sounds like the ocean or white noise. We'll do one more, wherever you are. And returning to your natural breath in and out the nose. Just allowing yourself to feel into the body and notice the subtle shift. Or maybe it's a huge shift for you from before the meditation to now, after your breath work. And as we're here now, shifting our energy to a state of peace and bliss, a neutral, content state of mind. I invite us to recognize this neutral state, this peaceful state, as acceptance. This state is a state of acceptance. Just allowing yourself to see the world from an outside perspective. Maybe your soul, however you envision it, any color. Maybe it's sparkling and glittering. And your energy just rises above your body. Slowly looking down at your physical form. And then your soul, your energy here goes even higher, rising above the building that you're in, slowly rising above the neighborhood that you're in, rising above the city, now above the state. Now your soul rises above the country, expanding up and out to above the earth, out into space, outer space. Your soul is looking down on the earth, seeing it for all that it is, acknowledging the universe that's around us for all that it is. Acknowledging the earth that we live on, this planet, having its own role in the whole entire universe. Your soul looking down on this planet is able to take in all the history that's been in our world here. all the beauty and pain alike, and all the things happening now, without judgment, just seeing everything for what it is, with no opinion, no judgment, just noticing. With as much as you're able to hold within you, without feeling overwhelmed. Truly allowing yourself to see everything and everyone as reflections of the divine in one way, shape, or form. The roles that everyone and everything plays in our world. Even the bad, the ugly. It's what inspires those with love in their hearts to make a difference. The sun doesn't rise without the moon. Summer doesn't occur without winter. Night and day, yin and yang, but also equaling one energy that creates this whole world, acting in unison together. All the opposites are actually not as opposite. Just seeing everything as our planet is one whole energy. Like a person with different parts of their personality, different passions. Seeing ourselves as reflections of the divine, representing the divine in our own unique ways. Accepting ourselves and our role that we play. Really seeing the beauty in your existence in unison with everyone else that's living on this planet. You play your own unique role and realize that. Breathe this in. Your importance. And now once you've come to this place of full acceptance, seeing everything in connection to each other, with no judgment, just observing, I then invite you to bring to mind one thing that you really would love to manifest this month, maybe for the first half of this year, or it could be something that you want to manifest by the end of this year. Anything that you can create or inspire. What's the first thing that comes to mind? Again, without judgment, acceptance to what this vision is. allowing yourself to really see this vision. Of your manifested reality existing. See that timeline. Allowing yourself to feel how it would feel for it to be real and true in this present moment. Allowing yourself in this moment to realize, coming to the state of balance and acceptance of all that is, allows you to not be afraid of the possibilities, whether they're desired outcomes or undesired outcomes of what we want to manifest. And just allowing ourselves to make the choice to tune in to what we do want to feel. If what you wanted to manifest this year came true, how would you feel? Maybe even imagine you're breathing this in. And on each breath, this comes into your body as a light energy, this feeling. Maybe it's confidence. Maybe you feel peace. Maybe you feel safe. If what you wanted to manifest was real here and now, who would be there? What scents would you smell? What sounds would you hear? Where would you just be? What would the environment be like? And allow yourself to really feel that. Allow yourself to be absorbed into that vision. Allow yourself to feel any positive feelings about this vision, because you just simply deserve to. You've been working your butt off. You've been doing your best. Allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to feel how you deserve to feel. And just like that, absorbing your mind as a radio tuner that picks the frequency that you're choosing to set it to. And we're choosing the frequency of abundance and love into our manifestations, so they become even closer to our reality in the 3D that we're living in. So maybe if your soul is still above the earth, you now envision your soul slowly coming back down. Slowly coming down until it sees the roof over your head. And now your soul is above you. And you take a big deep breath all the way in. And exhale out any doubts, any limiting beliefs, any anxiety, any tension. As if you're breathing out a black fog, allowing the universe to take this tension for you. Again, breathing all the way in. Letting go what doesn't serve you. Very good. One more time. And exhaling out. Returning to your natural breath and feeling the beauty of your own frequency that you choose to tap into, your positive frequency aligned to your manifestation goal, and your acceptance to all that there is, even challenges along the way, and know that's just every part of the journey that makes you who you are and allows your dreams and your goals to come true. And now together, invite us to bring our palms to heart center. Let's rub them in a circular motion. Build up some warmth, feel this energy. Maybe now you go a little faster until it's super hot. And then release the palms apart. Feel this energy between your palms and place your palms over your eyes. Open and close them under the palms. Good. Close your eyes. Bring your palms back together again. Rub them together again. Take a big deep breath in. Exhale out. Separate your palms. And now rub your palms all over your body, from your neck, your shoulders, down the arms to the palms. And then down the torso, down your shoulder, your upper back, lower back. Rub your palms over your hips if you have the space for it. Rub your hands down your legs, all the way down to your toes. And just spreading this energy to your body. Just further strengthening your aura, to your energy connected to the divine, this bliss energy, this God energy, this knowing energy that everything is going to be okay and all that is what's meant to be. And then palms to our heart together again. Thank ourselves today, being here tonight, as an act of self-care, and acknowledge every single breath you took, every single positive intention you allowed yourself to feel, every moment you allowed your mind to just choose what it wants to focus on for this meditation. Every single bit is progress toward better health and wellness. Light and darkness in me honors and cherishes light and darkness in you, because our imperfections make us perfect. Bowing down to the practice. Namaste and one love. Okay. And when you're ready, you may blink your eyes open slowly. And welcome back. I definitely feel way better than I did before I started my meditation too. Even though I was just guiding it and I'm not sitting along for it, but thank you guys. Thank you. Welcome back to the present moment. If you enjoyed this tonight, please let me know in the comments. It helps me know, if it actually was helpful for you. If you have any feedback or suggestions, or you had favorite part of the meditation, definitely let me know. I would love to hear what you liked for the meditation and what your favorite part was, because I can implement it more and more. This theme tonight of acceptance, I wanted to bring back. Thank you, Dwayne. And I also hope I didn't seem too harsh either before I did the meditation. I just wanted to be real, like, I'm definitely exhausted, but I do show up, so it's like, I don't know, I can't always just smile all the time. I try my best. I can now, because now I feel better. It's just I needed a little bit of transition time, you know what I mean? I literally, from one thing to the next, it's a lot. Today didn't go as planned, definitely. But, I did this meditation for acceptance as a theme because I think we just really need that right now. I think a lot of things, that we're not happy about in life and the world, it's like, it's like if they're happening already, right? It's like the only thing we can do is make a choice to accept that it's happening, right? Rather than being constant resistance to it. Accept that it's happening doesn't mean that you're like laying down and letting yourself be walked over. No, it's just seeing something as it is, whether you like it or not. You choose to be neutral to that and see, like, okay, I accept that it's happening. And then you can take action after that in an aligned way once you come to a baseline. And I think that's a concept I recently really tapped into, and like I feel like came to terms with after listening to Abraham Hicks motivational stuff recently, a lot of her stuff recently. It's a good reminder. I think we know innately in our hearts, but we sort of forget just as humans on this planet, but we can remember, we'll just remember over experiences and from hearing inspirational stuff that, like, we really can choose. Like, you can say, I really can choose what I want to focus on. But also, in order to do that, the best way to do that is to go to the next best emotion that you can. And sometimes also the best is being neutral, right? And we have to allow ourselves to go to that place. And you can be neutral and then go to more of where you want to go. Like with your manifestations, right? You want to feel the best positive energy about your manifestations. If instead of thinking negative things, you manifest negative things more, right? So if you allow yourself to come to a baseline, then you can go to more of like where you actually want to go on your journey, whether that journey is like an internal journey or an actual external journey. And like a lot of it goes hand in hand anyway. But yeah, it's coming to that baseline. Acceptance is the baseline. Honestly, that really is what it is. Meditation is acceptance too. It's acceptance of your body and being present with all that is here now, with anything that's happening that may need to happen afterwards, or things that happened in the past, but you're choosing to accept your body here and now and be with yourself here and now. And I think that can be hard for a lot of people, and that's why it really is acceptance. And that's just a concept that just came to me, and not like Abraham Hicks said that, but meditation is acceptance too. It's really connected, and acceptance is really what helps a lot of people, I think, get through past trauma and stuff too. And I think that's how I got over a lot of my past trauma and healed from a lot of those things. I accepted, those circumstances and the people involved in those things, and chose to understand why things happened the way they did, which wasn't meant to invalidate me, but it was just understanding, really. And I think the more we can be neutral to things, the less in pain we are in life, the less we suffer, honestly. So yeah, that's just my viewpoint, at least. Feel free to share any thoughts you guys have too. I hope you guys feel more balanced and also powerful too. I feel like being at a place of neutrality helps you not feel like swayed, specifically in either way, from various different like opinions and things. Hope you can realize you can tune in your frequency like a radio dial, because we really can too, and sometimes it takes time. But it's easier when you're at a neutral place too. Rather, if you're like, like if anger is a neutral, say anger is one part of a radio dial, right? It's right here. And then joy is on the other end, right? It's like, of course you have to go to the middle of that dial of the frequencies in order to go to the positive end, right? So it really is like a step. One step that can get you to either end. And it's better to be neutral, so then you can actually choose where you want to go, right? You can't just go from one end all the way to the other end. You're not going from Philly all the way to Cali, like, you know, in a snap of a finger. You go on a plane and it takes you in between. Or if you're like in Avatar, the Last Airbender, right? Like, imagine the whole journey they had. They had so many detours and things, and it's like, whoa, you know, to places that they had to go. And it's like, there was like just certain points you had to just face and go through. And yeah, there's always the in-between. The in-between, and you gotta, I think, be acceptance of that. My brain right now. You gotta accept that too. Right, Rocky? I could turn it around and show his face, and I'll look at your comments. Yes! I'm accepting him right now too. You have anything you want to say? Wise words from Sage Rockaball Jr. I just made that up. Oops, sorry guys. I think it paused. Rockaball Jr. says he does not want to say anything. Okay. Alright, let's see what comments are here. Sorry, I'm like, I don't know why the comments were, it was like going up instead, down. Okay, you said you get it. Thank you, Jane. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was a lot happening. I'm smiling now. I'm fine now. I just needed transition time. ADHD is hard. I need a lot of transition time for existing, but the world we live in, it makes it hard for neurodivergent people to be able to transition in between things. It's just go, go, go. And it's like, shoot, how do I make my world exist like doable in this world, right? It's like interesting. I just have to live my life in a way that actually suits me, and I'm still in the process of trying to figure that out. And that's for all of us too, right? A lot of times we live our life based on how other people want us to live or tell us to live, and it's like hard to get out of these patterns or things if you're also surviving on it too for your livelihood. And it's like, it's a lot of steps. That's why the frequency, you just one dial at a time, right? Change the channel. And quite said, great meditation. Definitely needed that today. It was perfectly on time. Yes, I'm glad. That makes me happy to hear. That means a lot to me to know, you know, because sometimes I wonder, like, will this be helpful for people? And I mean, there's like that thought, right? There's always the thoughts that will question things. But I know that in some way it would be helpful, because it's like, who couldn't, you know, who's not going to benefit from acceptance? Like, trying to step into that. It's helpful for every area of life. And so I'm glad that's a concept for me lately that I'm trying to bring up. I'm glad you benefited from it. That makes me happy. That's my mission. Like today's breath styles. Okay, good. Yeah, it's good to combine those together, regulating the nervous system through active breathing and then slow breath work too. It's good to do both of them. Otherwise, you're just activated, which could be good in the morning, but since it's nighttime for most of us, it's like we want to like calm our brain down too. So doing those extended exhales can help for anxiety and insomnia, and just in general, like it'll release serotonin throughout your brain. Dwayne said, I've learned lots of lessons, so I live in the in-between these days. I've been in the hyper right and hyper left, and I've decided to stay in the middle. That's good. I love that. And I love that you said you decided to stay in the middle. I think for me, it's like, it's interesting when I look at my life. I'm not going to go on a whole ramble right now about it, but it's like, yeah, I noticed all the times I was all the way to the left, all the way to the right, and definitely having an ADHD brain makes that easy to happen. But I've had moments where I also would be, I've had like an era of my life, probably like a year of my life or two, where I was like in between, and then due to certain life circumstances, I ended up sort of like being like a wave and sort of going to each end again in a ways. But I think recently I have been more in the middle, but I've allowed myself to sort of like just, I don't know, go through my humanly motions, and I sort of would fluctuate a bit too, but not as far to the deep ends as I used to. So it's interesting. Being human is so interesting. Nuko said, that's the one word I can say, right, for it. It really is interesting. I mean, we're beautiful creatures, but it's just so interesting too, just all the things that can happen because of our mind. Like, our whole entire world is manifested because of our mind. That's how powerful our mind is, and people just don't actually know how to control their minds. And I always say it, but really, we do. we oftentimes we just let our mind control us. We don't control our mind, like it controls us. And it's like once you have an awareness over that, then it's just that constant practice, and then you're refining that, and then you're gonna be able to control your mind. Because sorry guys, I don't know what's happening. Hope the internet isn't stopping. Yeah, I need to be on God mode like Dwayne. I feel like I've had literally a year or two of my life, and now it's hard. It doesn't let I don't know. Not saying it's like not possible. It is. It's just it's interesting. I keep having like in 3, like I'm like into 4D basically. It's like I'm never gonna be able to go back to like just being 3D in my ego and completely blind to everything. But I'm also like still in places where I'm trying to tap into like the 5D world, and like it's just interesting. It's interesting challenge. I don't know. I've been able to be a little more on the higher end, even through challenges, mostly these days too. At least there's an afterglow. Let's see. Ninquai said it took me a while to convince myself that neutral doesn't have to be lumped in with bad just because it isn't positive. Yeah, honestly, there was a time I didn't really think of it necessarily as bad, but I think part of I just felt like, oh, neutral is boring. You know what I mean? I think a lot of time people feel like being in a neutral place is boring, but honestly, that's our innate nature. You know, like when we're born and we're babies, we're also neutral. We don't have any identity or things that we're linked to that we know of, right? We're neutral, and I think people are afraid if they allow themselves to be just content and neutral rather than force themselves to be like, rather than just being positive. Like they don't realize that being positive, going to really high highs means there's really low lows too. If you're able to be neutral, you can be more in control of feeling a little bit of more of the positive emotion. And then if things happen naturally where it's a little more of the negative emotion, then it's not too far gone either compared to being all the way up and then all the way down, right? It's like that's the balance. And I think a lot of the world thinks that, oh, it's boring to be in contentness. You know what I mean? They think, oh, you have to be some monk that's just out in like the mountain and you just don't have a life and you can't have sex or all these things. And it's like, no, being neutral is just like choosing to be at peace. Honestly, like, and it's like that's actually what our souls want. We want to be at peace. Like, sure, oh, happiness. We think we want to be just happy, but like, what is really happiness, right? It's being at peace, you know, and that is neutral. If we go really high, then we have to think, oh, there is a really low low. Do we want the really low lows? We don't really want the low lows, so you don't actually want the super high highs. I definitely appreciate cruising at a neutral place. Thanks for sharing that, Ninquai. That's a good perspective to share, because a lot of people feel that way, so I'm sure that, you know, you could be helping someone with sharing your viewpoint with that too. It'll help them have that perspective. You said there's an a cover album I'm planning to record this year that discusses when I was stuck at a point of neutrality for a while last year. Oh wow, that's really cool. There's like a song. You'll have a song that sings about that. That's really cool. Yeah, I had a place of like a neutrality, blissful state at some point. Like after I had like a samadhi awakening like a few years ago. And that's why I'm saying I'm in the 4D world, because I'm just like, I can never just go back to like plain ego worlds and be blind to things, but there's times I would feel stuck. I'm like, oh, I just want to be in the 5D completely. But I feel like in order to be in the 5D completely, I don't know if that's actually, unless you know, when you croak off this planet, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't have to be, though. It's just like you have to constantly try to be aware at all times. And that is a constant practice, especially when we're conditioned to be certain ways as humans. And Doak said, being human is like Being the avatar, you must master all elements, our emotions. I love that. That's honestly, I think that's the best description of being human. No, literally, actually, because The Last Airbender was a good example of just like humanity, I think, and how to like, literally, how to just like exist. Like, how do I exist in a world with challenges? And I think The Last Airbender was the perfect depiction of all of that, honestly. That's true. I like that. That was a good analogy. Sorry, guys, if I'm tired. I know I don't apologize. I just do that naturally. I just naturally say sorry for things. Oh my gosh, Rocky. What? Life is easy. It's our mind makes it difficult. Yeah. I think I'm in the 5D at this point. I think you are. And it's interesting. I think our souls are all in different blueprints. So it just could be certain journeys some of our blueprints are on. Like, I think you're definitely like an older soul even than me, and people see me as an old soul. And my best friend Sadie, she clearly identified herself that she feels like I'm an older soul than her, and I know I am too. But I think I have a few more lifetimes here, and part of me is just like eye roll. I'm like, nah, I'd rather just be done after this lifetime and go back into like the divine and just be pure bliss, peace. But you know, I guess if I have more missions, then why not? Why not? I guess whatever my soul wants me to do. Connect to the universe. Whatever the universe is saying, my mission is. I mean, there's beautiful things here. I get exhausted over the crazy human things, and I'm just like, why do humans gotta make things complicated? Can't we just like be simple? I don't even know, man. But it's okay. It's okay, because that's acceptance too, right? You don't know what peace is without the chaos. Uh-huh. Light bulb. So yeah, like 8 songs or so. That's cool. I want to hear those. Definitely send them when you get a chance. I would love to hear your songs on neutrality. That's awesome. I want to make songs someday. Maybe I can ask you. I don't know, you and I have another friend or two who are like music producers, and I'm just like, I've always wanted to make music stuff when I was back at Central, and I never got to do it really. Or just in general, I don't know, there's so many things I have a passion for. I love all artistic things, but anyway, I don't want to ramble about that right now. I'm just one step at a time, right? One thing at a time to master. You said you're doing it on the side as a 2-side album, with the first side the feelings of when I was stuck, and then the B-side where I finally understood it. Oh, that's lit. It's like having a cassette tape, side A and side B. Like, that's really cool. Barry, hello. I'm having no, my day wasn't bad. I'm just tired. My day is okay. It's pretty good. It could be, you know, out of all the things happening in the world right now, my life could definitely be worse right now. So, you know, yeah, my day is going pretty good. I think I'm learning constantly how to have more boundaries when it comes to work instead of overworking myself. And I'm just trying to figure that out, because I just want to let people down in a way, you know. And it's like, anyway, my day was good though. Hope your day is going well. I'm doing to no, I meant. Oh, you said the 50D. I thought that was a typo. Wait, no, I meant the 50D. There's a beyond the beyond, and I'm enjoying it now while being a human. You don't have to leave here in order to be in heaven. Have a wonderful night. You're right, I agree with that too. And that's what Abraham Hicks was saying also in her video. And that's why I started saying that too, like we shouldn't have to. That's why it's just, we have to live our life in the ways that actually suit our soul. And that's why we have to go with our emotions and see where it's leading us and pay attention to that, you know. That's the challenging part, I think, because that's where it comes with awareness, really knowing ourselves, right? And knowing when, sometimes like I want to do YouTube more, right, and make videos, and I feel overwhelmed with that when I think about it sometimes, because I'm like, oh, I have to do all this filming and this and that. But that's just because of like the thoughts, right? But it's like, it's actually just a good challenge, and it's going to get me to where I have to go. But I think when it comes to negative emotions, if it's literally like something else other than like, I think uncomfortability can be something that's good to observe. It could be more actually along your path. But when it's like negative emotions in terms of something makes you feel angry or like less of yourself, or you feel like you're dimming your light or something, that's how you'll know that you're not aligned on your path, right? So that's where it comes with just observing that, really. But I can go on and ramble on forever, no matter how tired I am. Yes, I need to eat. I'm about to, for sure, when I get off this. Yeah. Okay, that's everything. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're gonna do Tarot Tuesday on Instagram tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Well, let's see. I think actually I'm gonna make tomorrow's Tarot Tuesday a little bit earlier, just because I have a lot. Because my birthday is this week and turning 28 on Thursday. Woohoo! I forget I'm in my 20s. I feel like I'm in my 40s. Honestly, I felt like that since the past 2 years. I'm like, oh wait, I'm just 28 still. I really am an old soul. I don't even know. I forget that. I have a lot of life to live still, I guess. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I changed my work schedule, so I just have 2 jobs I'm doing on Wednesday. So I'm gonna see if I can do, so I can have a long weekend basically for my birthday. So I took that sacrifice and did that. But I'm gonna do Tarot Tuesday earlier, so maybe 9 or 9:30. I'll make a story about it on Instagram. I'm trying to figure out which one. Probably 9, if I can get my butt home early enough and eat early enough. Yeah, maybe I'll say 9:30. Just do that. A little 30 minutes earlier should be helpful, I think, for me. Thank you so much. Oh, if you were in Philly, Dwayne, you could hang out with us. Because I was trying to gather some people together. I gotta message more people. Like, Ninquai, I don't know if I messaged you yet. I'll message you. I know you're in Philly, I think, right? If people want to go roller skating, we can do that. I love roller skating. Okay. Alright, let me stop talking now and go to sleep. Or eat food and then try to sleep. Yeah, try to sleep. What I'm probably gonna do is more work, because I just think, but things I'm passionate in. But it's like, I'll figure that out. Probably should just sleep. But anyway, love you guys. One love. Peace out. Mwah. Bye. See you tomorrow on Instagram.